just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere. Joseph now ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Minneapolis. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former fourth-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Wow, just one snap in, partner. The punch this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Touchdown, Vikings. 35 yards for Dalvin Cook. And the Vikings take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game, it leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
Elliott going to get it again on second down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. Throwing, Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Here comes Rager. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Throwing is Cousins. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he's going to wind up with a first down as he's able to even dive for a little extra yardage at the tail end there. Cousins now to throw on first down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 53 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. Following a good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. To throw, Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 33 yards that time.
that is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match, but give credit to his players as well.
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. T.J. Hawkinson there to make the grab. And the Vikings lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Now Dallas gets set to take the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks. Nothing is the score after one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on third down. Looking to throw. Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with a little game.
On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away. And this returnable for Rager. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Cousins firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. First down, here's Cousins. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Off the play fake, Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Cousins on fourth down. Throw left side complete. That's Osborne.
And he is going to pick up the Vikings first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
A big pickup of 12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling.
So the fourth down conversion sets him up with this. First and 10 at the 40.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Again, it's Cousins. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. So he comes out of nowhere. He's got this handlebar mustache, greasy hair, and he says, would you rather eat a jar of mayonnaise or 3 sticks of butter? And I look, well, all right, never mind. 3rd quarter action now. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside taking it right down Broadway. He's at the 30. 10, 5, touchdown, Vikings. Officially at even 100 yards coast to coast on the kick return.
And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Cousins going to bring his guys up for the 2-point try. They'll try and throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there and worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. Prescott on first down. He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game.
To throw again on second down. Prescott wants a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Prescott to throw it. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Here's Brian Anger now, standing just about on his own goal line. Let's take it inside his own 40. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return.
And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Minnesota now ready for their next possession.
They have picked up right where they left off in half number 1, just looking really dominant, extending this lead.
And it's fun to see when teams actually do that, because so many times you go into the half after playing well, and you kind of relax a little bit. We've got this. We can kind of punch the button whenever we get good and ready. But for a team to keep the intensity and keep the execution up and come back after the half and play so well, that's actually really, really nice to see.
And a pedal to the metal. That's what we're seeing right now.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Caught that look from me there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
74 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Play action now. Cousins.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down, right around the 17. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage, because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Under pressure, and down he goes.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Here's Prescott. His throw incomplete.
And this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a Scotia credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate. I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. The shutout, that's something to be cherished.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing here, Cousins. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Osborne.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. On play action, Cousins. Steps away to his left.
Throw caught there by Osborne.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, Cousins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cook. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and this was truly a total